least I don't see him. Oops. Ah. There he is. I was kind of expecting a quest marker. Logan Aldori, finally. I've had time to think everything is over, and I know exactly what we need to do to find what's been lost. Though, the situation is difficult beyond belief. When you lose something in Ushinira, you rarely find it again. What can we do to save Aivu? First, we need to find her. Under no circumstances should you conduct inquiries within the city, or otherwise draw attention to yourself. The kidnappers will know you by sight. No, I have to conduct the search myself. Of course, I cannot appear my true form in Ushinira. It would create... Early Sunset chuckles. Excessive agitation among the demons. But I am skilled enough at a transformation magic to disguise myself as an inhabitant of the abyss. So, what should I do? Stay close at hand in case things go sour. The demons may recognize me, or try to trick me, or even attack me. So be there, or be on full alert. How are you going to search? In the most simple and elegant manner. I will go to the flesh markers disguised as a powerful demon. I mean, does that still work? We almost killed everyone at the flesh markers or freed them. Disguised as a powerful demon and declare that I want to buy a dragon. Many threads of influence and information converge at the flesh markets. Even if the denizens of that place know nothing about Aivu's disappearance, they will stop at nothing to find out where she is, steal her away from her kidnappers, and deliver her to a waiting buyer. You may not even have to lift a finger. Very cunning. Everything seems clear to me. Tell me when you are ready to go to the city, and then I will begin my mission. Arueshalae, who has been listening to the conversation with some excitement, suddenly looks up. Without shifting her gaze from early sunset, she quietly sings the tune of Starward Gaze. Dum, 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 dum. A very sweet song, child. Thank you, Master They have a very different voice, I just noticed. They rarely talk to each other. Thank you, Master Early Sunset. Arueshalae smiles at him. My heart hurts because of Aivu, and I just wanted to express my concern in some way. Songs are good for this. Arueshalae waits another moment, glances at you, then falls silent again. I'm ready to just start looking for Aivu. Excellent. In that case, I need to get ready. How will you look? Oh, kinda impressive. Well, probably the voice changes too, right? Well, how do I look? Let's evaluate their transformation. It is obvious that Early Sunset has used some unusual method of disguise or enhanced it with other spells, but it isn't easy to untangle his layers of charms. He's a skillful spellcaster and constantly enshrouded in a cocoon of various magical auras. Did you use some kind of unusual spell? Of course, of my design. Early Sunset answers without hesitation. I've yet to see a demon come close to exposing this disguise. Yeah, the chaotic option's definitely Logan. Your approach lacks creativity. You could pretend to be an attractive succubus or incubus. That would be extremely unwise. Most succubi, though certainly not all, are subjects of Nocticular. An unknown succubus would raise a question. Much safer to portray a demon from another part of the abyss, though the demon should be powerful enough that others would be afraid to betray him. At least, not immediately. About our plan, I will head to the flesh markets immediately and talk to the merchants about buying a dragon. Go there and be prepared for any surprises. See you there. Alright, so let's go on a dragon hunt. A peaceful one. Or well, kinda depends on what the demons did. Alright. Good thing we have like, it feels like 20 portal keys for that one. Well prepared. Here we go. And we have several quests there. The art of making friends. I kind of thought we finished that one. Waiting. Let's have a look at the art of making friends. Where is it? Here. It's still part of securing an audience at the Harem of Ardent Dreams. But first, our priority is Aivu. Let's see if we can find... There he is. Early Sunset. Early Sunset, disguised as a demon, nods at you imperceptibly, but aloud he barks, "Out of the way, mortal!" Logan whispers, "Let us begin." So many swords he has in his hands. The translucent apparition of a Meredith demon makes a beckoning gesture with her upper pair of arms. "Oh, do you have business with me, handsome? I see in your eyes that you are looking for me. Remisa Shedskin." "I am looking for a dragon slave, a dragon of a pleasant disposition. I serve a great master, and his wishes are law." "An interesting desire, but you should know that I do not undertake simple orders and transactions. I am an artist, not a merchant. Therefore, tell me." The Meredith moves forward. "Tell me why the one you serve need a dragon." "You're wasting my time, Shedskin. But so be it. Some people eat only intelligent, good creatures. Some of them value dragon meat most highly of all, especially when consumed over time. Dragons are tenacious creatures and can survive a long time, even if their limbs are cut off one by one." Ugh. A bit too persuasive. Fascinating. The Meredith breath quickens. She makes a few gestures with her hands. "Hey, silly larvae, did you hear what this unusual customer just requested?" Aww. It was her who captured Aivu. Aww. Yeah. Going to eat me, are you? I hope you choke on my little bone." Shut up, larvae. Think about the future that awaits you, or rather, that doesn't. As for you, my wonderful client, if this specimen suits you, let's discuss the terms. The Meredith lowers her voice to a whisper. Wow, stealth plus 43. Compared to that, our perception is bad, so let's take the stealth. We have a 60. You manage to go unnoticed and overhear some of the conversation between Early Sunset and the Meredith. "This is the location of my hideout. I will enchant the door to let you in. Once you're there, you will be able to inspect and sample the goods." Good. I have your warehouses well guarded. I wouldn't want the dragon to escape or be freed. Why does he say that? That means we have to fight more people. What the heck? After finishing the conversation, Early Sunset gives you a subtle nod. The voice of Early Sunset suddenly rings in your head. "Logan Aldori, I've learned everything I need to know. The riddle was far too easy. Aivu was kidnapped by Remisa's hunters to be sold. A typical story in Lucinera, and many who come here as guests end up slaves at the flesh markets. Anyway, I know where she's being kept. The lair is here, in the middle city, and it isn't far. We need to go there." Unfortunately, we can't say anything about him warning her to put more guards, but we passed an Arcana check. I didn't know Azatas were capable of telepathy. Most Azatas do not have that ability, but what has not been given to you by nature, you can gain with the help of magic. You know, I mean, it could be that it's a different Early Sunset right now, but in the beginning he was also very sus with some of his suggestions, or they didn't really fit the freedom and good code of Azata. We have the telepathy, we have the warning. Either that's not Early Sunset, or Early Sunset is not an Azata, or an Azata turned evil. What agreement did you reach with Shetskin? We've agreed that I will go there to inspect the merchandise, and she will spell the doors of the secret hideouts to let me in. I see. Well, then let's get Aivu. It's sad that I can't say that. It's kind of similar to Nura. We also had to collect quite a few things to be able to confront her. Of course, meet me at the entrance to Shetskin's hideout. Okay, that's very, very close. How can she not notice? We are at the entrance to Remizar's lair. The way is open. Go, I follow you. Quick save.
Here we go.
Every day they're out there making quick saves. Hold it tight. The mistress said the slave is more dangerous than the others. It's a Kitsune. If there's someone else there... Nice. And early sunset castle person. What luck. Still demon form. What luck. Early sunset nods contently. We return that escaped property to Shetskin and either get Aivu in return or demand a significant reduction in the price to buy her back. See, that's also definitely not Azata-like. Freedom is the highest thing. My heart bleeds for poor Aivu, but partaking in such evil even to save the unfortunate child. I have a counter-offer. Let me escape and go my own way. It's not really an offer though. Hey Chief, this bushy-tailed girl seems nice, and sharp too. I've got a good feeling about her. We can't leave her to these guys, can we? Interesting that even Woljif tries to protect her. The Kitsune cast the tiefling a sidelong glance. Listen to this handsome curly-haired man. Please, don't sell me out. Woljif stands up straighter. Aha. He's a bit starstruck. The good... And, I mean, the text even make it even clearer. The good thing is to say we don't do that. Early sunset. And also the chaotic option is to not do that. Which is even more giveaway that early sunset is not chaotic good. Not on Azata. Let her go, early sunset. I would never return a slave to the slave traders. I like you. I'm a charming minx. What's your plan? If I get out, I'll find you and treat you to something that will delight your senses. Early sunset frowns, but removes the enchantment. Logan Aldori has come here from Golarion, from a city called Dresden. Perhaps we could help you escape the abyss. Also, why does he tell that? No need, I have things to do here. Someone owes me a lot of money, so goodbye. For now, at least. And I mean, we're inspecting the where here, so Aivu. So that means we can free her. Just one guard.
Logan Aldori, you're finally here. I missed you so much. And you evil demon didn't believe me when I said my friends would save me. Oh, it reminds me. She set up an Ember.
The familiar projection of Remizar Shetskin appears next to Aivu's cell. How is it that my handsome buyer turned out to be a fake? He brought the owner of this dragon larvae to my lair. Should I be surprised? The demon lets out a mocking laugh. Did I mention that I treat every act of the slave trade as a performance? This is my plan for the scene. The hero thinks he has foiled the villainous plans and is able to free her pet. But he is ambushed and is instead forced to compromise his principles. So, which will it be? Will you try to fight my guards? Or will you pay 100,000 gold coins and walk away humiliated? You stole my dragon from me and now you're trying to sell it back to me. The demon laughs loudly. You're in the abyss, you foolish creature. The abyss. Do you understand? You wish you never met me, Shetskin.
Can we retreat?
And let's hope we can do this fight. Just in case, let's do our favorite enchantments. Enchantment. I really have to play Divinity once again. Divinity, Dragon Age. Thanks, brain. Which is interesting that there's even an official guard. So I'd say we take one after another, right? And we try to cast Hold Monster on this fellow. That's dominate person. Dreams. Here we go. Stay in place. Oh boy. Come on. Why am I not friends? I don't die Ulbrig. Do you know why they call me Shedskin? Because I prefer not to appear in the flesh. All my enemies see is a projection, a shell, and attacking will not kill me. Enjoy your victory, outsider. Everything will soon change. Yay! We got Aivu back. Are you really going to let this go? We rescued Aivu and she's safe. Shouldn't we make the slavers pay for what they did? We already did that, kinda.
Yes, we have to do something. They grabbed me, it hurt others. Many others. They are bad.
What do you want to do?
Let's go to the nasty market and free all the slaves. Haha. Wait, that's what that little kid would say. Let me say it another way.
Aivu takes a deep breath, wrestling with her emotions.
We can't defeat the entire abyss and change everything here forever, but if we retreat, the demons will keep doing whatever they want. We need to show everyone, including those poor slaves, that there's a way out and that these filthy demons can be defeated.
Interesting that we already did that. I can only add that our dear Shedskin is not as cunning as she thinks. I tracked down the source of her projection. She's currently at the flesh markets. If you go there now, you may catch her. What's your plan? If we can free the slaves and help even a single person, that's what we're going to do. Or already did. Good luck. I'll be nearby in case any powerful forces come to the aid of the slavers. You know, you could just help me. Oh gosh, I hope this quest is not bugged. It feels like it will be. No, it's not. There are new people there, great. The flesh markers seethe with activity as swarms of demons pour into the area. Far behind them, you can see the silhouette of Remisa Shedskin. This time, she's here in the flesh. Hey, outsider, you didn't think you could just leave, did you? The dragon was a decoy. My main target was you. You are my most anticipated product, my most prized creative effort, and I have already found buyers for you. I mean, I know I usually just do the song, but I think this time I like the speech. I have something to say. You all here may have fought angels from heavens, or other demons, or ancient monsters, but you have never fought anything like me. And you never will again. It's time to put an end to the flesh markets and all those involved in its activities. Well said, champion. Let us raise our swords against evil and injustice.
Yay, show them who's in charge here.
We transform the area again? Nice. A garden in the abyss. Garden in Lishnira. I knew I shouldn't have come in person. It's nothing, I can get out of anything and I escape this too. What are those tentacles?
We can rest after this fight.
I can't fight her in that. Okay, I think this will be quite the easy fight because we killed all the others before.
God, it hurts!
Or maybe we will just die.
Killing is what I was made for.
Now we can talk to the slave trader. No mercy. Have mercy. Remissa Shedskin makes no effort to defend herself. You've got your dragon back. There's no need to kill me. Where did you even get the idea of stealing Aivu? Someone just suggested it to me, a demon, an utterly unremarkable Vrolokkai. I'm almost certain it was a deception, either an illusion or a transformation. I have an eye for such things. But I didn't care. He casually mentioned that a tempting outsider would be paying us a visit, and I fell for it. You need to seek your true enemy, not persecute a poor artist like me. We're gonna kill her. I'd rather get my hands dirty than leave scum like this alive. Nice. Heavenly fire or something like that. I don't trust you. Early sunset appears out of nowhere, no longer disguised as a demon. He stares at the tree in the middle of the flesh markets for a time. Quite impressive. I have something I need to discuss with you, Early Sunset. And what is that? Now we can confront him. The security one, that he doesn't recognize the Song of Elysium that Arueshalae sang. The returning of the slave. He's not just merely disguised as a demon, but there's something else. Telepathy, and that Shetskin said something. You did not seem to recognize the Song of Elysium that Arueshalae sang for you. I've never cared for music. Imagine that. Not all Azatas like music. You wanted to return the escaped slave to Shetskin. What kind of Azata does that? It was the most reasonable way to secure Aivu's safe return. Doesn't the desire to save an innocent, a friend, justify the harshness of the methods? I would say that's really Azata-like, to that extent. So I need also quite a few of them to be able to really reveal it. You dropped hints for the slave traders about improving their security. Because of that, the situation turned against me. I communicated with them in a way that they would find believable. It was wise to show something like interest in their fate. That should be enough already. You possess telepathy, which is unusual for Azatas. That's enough. I can see this has gone too far. Well, acting never was my calling. What? Mephistopheles. Let me introduce myself properly. Mephistopheles, Archdevil of Hell. By the light of heaven, an Archdevil here in the abyss, and you've accompanied us this whole time. Arueshalae turns pale. This is so much worse than I thought. Sosiel turns pale and whispers Shelyn's name. From the first moment I saw you, I didn't trust you, and for good reason. Good thing we never listened to him. If that is true, it does credit to your powers of perception. I suppose I should explain myself, tell you why I followed you, and what the mission of Early Sunset was. The emergence of a new figure with unknown powers could not fail to attract attention on a range of planes. Initially, I came to take a closer look, find out the source of your abilities, and perhaps even help. The Demon Lord Baphomet dealt a grievous insult to Hell in the past, and supporting his enemies is certainly in my interests. But when I got to know you and your band of renegades, any benevolent plans and aspirations came to an end. I don't think you are capable of realizing how problematic the nature of your existence is. The mortal perspective is too narrow to understand events of universal significance. Demons are certainly enemies and a threat, but they exist within established order and rules by which the universe operates. You do not. Even the most chaotic of gods are forced to obey the unspoken agreements that exist, and very rarely do they dare to violate them. You do dare. Just a small break in his dialogue. I really like the design. Also really cool to have both like angelic wings and dragon wings and like devil wings. And his clothes look really cool, even though they look a bit like a dress. Nice. And what is interesting is that like lawful evil is like the polar opposite of chaotic good on both axes. You are mortal with an ever-growing semi-divine power. You are true mortal, and therefore no contracts or restrictions concerning divine essences apply to you. You can move across all planes, wield your power, destroy the designs and established order of millennia, and Hell has no lawful means of stopping you. And therefore, in the grand scale of the universe, you are a much greater problem than Baphomet, Deskari, and all the other Demon's Lords combined. Oh, I like that the devil's scared and afraid of us.
Logan Aldori, do we have to listen to him? It's so boring. I'm already falling asleep. Can we just hit him on his horned head and send him packing?
The answers are nice. We try to attack him, but it's just a projection. Please, get in line behind the demons who invaded my world. When I finish with them, I'll turn my attention to you. Such foolish bravado. The devil sneers. I should teach you a lesson. But that is all to come. I do not wish to linger any longer in the realm of Nocticula, the lover of backstabbing with a pathological drive to kill powerful beings. If you happen to survive, we will meet again. If not, the problem will have solved itself. Amazing, we just met a devil, an archdevil, in the abyss. Nice. Nature. Let's take a rapier, and when we find some, we'll equip a rapier. Oh, we don't need a summon spell. Joyful Rapture. Off Discord. I saw something. Yeah, I saw a nice description of a spell. I want that one. It is that. It is Joyful Rapture. Cool. Let's do the level up. Staggering critical also sounds nice. Related to weapon fighting. Awesome. Critical focus. Nice.
Search for the beauty with your heart,
Lyric.
not your eyes.
Augment summoning. Okay. So definitely should take summoning spells. Hammer the Gap. Okay, and now let's prepare spells. Unbreakable Heart is always nice. I mainly like the Sense Vitals for her. Resist Energy can be nice. And last but not least, Animal Grove. Nature's Ally. Let's take some of Nature's Ally and Animal Grove together. I think that might be smart. Let's take... we have Prayer as a domain spell. That's nice. Can we take... No, we can't. Let's take one more Bless. Here we go. Cure critical wounds is nice to have. Oh, we can prepare quite some spells. Yeah, Burst of Glory. Go. Let's do more prayers. Pray all the way. Cure moderate wounds. Just looking for some more. Some huge elemental could be nice. Some elder elemental. Let's do that. Go. Holy Aura. Great Restoration sounds nice. Can we summon some more? Summon Great Elemental. And Banishment. Okay. Slowly but surely. Our Cloud Kill is nice. Old Monster we take. More haste. More innovation. We can choose nothing more. Alright.